slower parts or like
Yes,
less
no,
dense
no,
parts?
my bad. Arrival. It is for the hidden peaks. Last year, there were some hidden peaks who were quite low BPM.
Yeah, and people hated that because they are weaklings.
Why are slow maps? Oh yes, it's
good.
hidden. It's hidden. That's true. And now it is hard rock time.
This is my profession, I think.
Yeah,
This is the only thing that I do playing in Taiko.
Oh jeez. More Vocaloid.
No.
Of course, more Vocaloid. What do you expect?
Actual songs. Okay, we have... What's this song called?
Haruichi Fitatsu no Miku.
Ah, yeah, Taiko 27, okay. Haruichi is that? Taiko Ira Oni.
Sorry. Which has been mapped by Mintong89. So, for those who don't know, what's different makes hard rock in Osutaiko?
Do you know it?
Well, you know, I only have 75 plays, so...
You probably don't. Okay, Taiko increases the scroll speed as you can see.
Yeah.
And it increases the overall difficulty, and I also believe it increases the life frame, but I'm not sure here. And it increases the score gain for sure, like every other.
Of course, yes.
Pretty sure it increases HP as well as it does on every other mode.
Yeah, it seems that the HP is lower to go up.
Still, many people find the higher scrolling speed and the not so staggered or stacked strings easier to read, as for myself as well.
Same here.
As if the notes don't overlap, it's easier to read for me.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, DDR. At that time.
Don't make touchies, don't touch. Notes don't touch. Notes stop touching. Then it's easier to read for me.
For me, the only reason it's harder to read is because it's just too fast.
Are you getting cross-eyed when playing hard rock?
I think it's just my Taiko reading in general.
We literally have no information available for this song. Well, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, like...
You know,
yeah. Okay.
Okay, bye.
My brain always gets confused and hits the wrong color.
That sounds more like you're lacking in the essentials of the game mode. Hans decided to move away and commentate from 3 kilometers apart. Because he sounds like he is like 15 kilometers away from this microphone.
He became an ant.
He scrolled away.
the stream can be read by the chat can be read by the stream. Anyway.
Let's just move on to Nanatsu Isen Sakura by Asaka.
And which has been mapped by Taske 912. And apparently
I like how Taiko players do the ghost tapping between notes, like the Mania ones do as well.
oh, and why do you do that?
Like to follow the rhythm better. Like if you keep doing 1-2s all over the place, you get more accuracy. I don't know, that works for me when I have simple sections and slow sections.
Well, this Mania player would actually put hit sounds, it would work better.
So yeah, basically you keep the rhythm regardless whether there is a note or not.
Yep.
They're just tapping for fun, I think.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, usually you just tap for fun. I do that sometimes in some songs, like that I know that something with an SV change is going on. So I do that to remember the timing.
Still about the map, pretty straightforward if you doubles. Like in comparison with the normal pick, it's simply like the same, but more longer strings, but still fairly easy to read as hard rock if you're reading hard rock in general.
Oh, I see.
Out of order. So,
Yeah, you don't really have long streams over here, mostly because it's hard rock, and hard rock adds that level of difficulty. You have like some note streams, so that's long enough.
Yeah, quite so.
Oh, there you have some.
I find hard rock infinitely easier to read.
I have to say the same thing.
Alright, and up next, we have a song everyone knows. I believe every player
I would
knows
say
it.
everybody. Fairly
well,
popular, though.
That's far-fetched, I would say.
I've seen it in almost all the mods. At least the song is well known.
Oh no.
And in between all the animal Uzu stuff, we suddenly heard screaming singers.
I hate Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I really hate that band. I will legit mute the client every time the song is being played.
Happy always turns off the screen when the song
Someone salty.
logos instead Vegas is popping up.
Apparently people are... not everyone likes this song.
Told you.
Like, screams are not the thing that I consider singing. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it will be just one time.
I don't try to compete against this yelling.
Why? What happened?
Some people
I'm
tell me
perfectly fine with
too
the song
loud.
choice.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Did you try to compete with the yelling in the past?
No, the thing is, apparently I'm not loud enough to compete against the song that's playing in the background, so people don't hear me.
Oh.
So you can say bad stuff to us right now. Oh no. Don't do it, doctor. Please. Okay.
Flame Horn.
Yeah, just do that. We will jump straight forward to the map now. Even though it's very unloading in Las Vegas, we can see that it's not really that complex. It's
mainly short streams.
yeah,
and
you have
triples.
short streams. Yeah, short streams and triples most of the times.
I think they have the fastest scroll speed of all the hard rock picks.
It has a speed up
yeah.
it. That's the point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the way at the end.
Oh, that rhythm was complex for me to understand. The Ki seems to be a hard section to
the
do
BPM is
technically.
right now.
So whenever I see a speed at the very end of the map, it makes me cry.
Yeah, that's like cruel.
Because you get there and you're like, oh, I'm actually doing pretty good, and then it just destroys you.
Yep. Yeah, the rhythms with the doubles are pretty hard to follow. I can see accuracy drops with the hard rock for a lot of people here. As you can see, is actually falling a little bit behind. Yeah, that section, that transition between the song sections is not hard to achieve, but I believe it's not really that easy to get accuracy on it, despite being like downstream. It's like weird positions.
And then that.
Yeah. Like the thing here is like the rhythms are like they get mixed a lot, and as you can see the scroll speed is now going insane really fast. The patterns are getting a little bit more simple in compensation, but still scroll speed is going fast. That's cream. Oh my goodness. 911 combo. Oh
Brace
my
it,
goodness.
Juan.
No, this section is the thing. Everyone would start dropping here. Look at the scroll speed with the streams despite being somehow not that far, but still the scroll speed makes everything harder. We have, I believe, 11 notes streams, so hard to keep up over here despite being mostly cat and don streams. There we go. The end is harsh, I have to say, for this particular bitmap.
It's pretty overkill, yeah.
I can see some people banning this one as well.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the scroll speed at the end is like brutal. I can see low tiers banning this one.
Mm.
Like,
Oh.
judging by what we saw previously, this is probably the harder one of all.
All right, and since it wasn't fast enough, we going to double time now. With the
Yeah.
first song Hatsuyi Yura Yoyami Hanabi, mapped by ABC271.
Double time makes everything sound hilarious in my opinion.
Night car is better.
Get out.
No. Get out.
I like when everyone doesn't say a thing and then everyone says no. You out of the house.
Yeah. That's something common from the commentators.
Nightcore hurts my ears.
Okay. So, Yoyami Hanabi. I'm not sure if we gave a little bit of inside information about this one. Ranked in 2015. And this is a 170 BPM, so pretty slow, even for double time.
It'll be pretty hard to get good accuracy on because it'll have some dense 1/6 patterns.
And the fun about the Taiko World Cup is that we don't allow Nightcore mod on the double time.
Which I am absolutely fine with.
Yeah, because it could actually help some players with rhythms.
We want them to suffer, obviously. Well, from the audible side of things, they would suffer more if they play on Nightcore mod.
I once played with Nightcore specifically to make myself suffer.
You're quite masochistic, it seems.
You don't want to know what map it was.
I really don't. I forfeit my interest in knowing that. What is this? People ask. It's a lot of 1/6 note without the fingers, so it's actually an accuracy pick. As you can see, that Tasha is struggling a lot with accuracy here. This is making people uncomfortable who usually pick only double time at this stage. Because they think, oh, let's roll over with speed over everybody. This is basically telling you, you probably have to be more accurate with stuff here. And Kamikaze would approve this next beat map, I think.
No, would he?
I'm pretty sure.
But will the chat approve?
And the next beat map is... My god, what am I typing there? Samurai Setai Shinkengeti. I'm psychic lover. We love Power Rangers, as it seems, and it's mapped by Dake Benkane.
Alright,
We need more Kaku Rangers, obviously.
Yeah. And that is the highest BPM of the whole pool, I believe.
Indeed, 261 BPM. Let's just get over with it. This is obviously the speed tapping thing. Oh god, this ladder. Not too complicated patterns, but still, because of the speed, people will struggle, especially in accuracy. As you can see, MMzz and Tasha actually have problems
curious that that map is probably going to be banned a lot.
You think so? The Black Case by Kiloblood, mapped by Tetsutaro. One of the older mappers, I think. Finisher gameplay, it says, because people love finishers and routines.
Oh. So this is the case where even if with a double S you can be beaten by a lot of points with the finishers?
Probably. Yep. It only has, I mean, like, this map has naturally only 1 minute 33, and with double time, even shorter. I should tell Ono to pick longer songs. By the way, but still, OD6, a lot of finishers. So this means it will probably be hard to hit all finishers, probably, to maintain a good score here.
Yeah,
still having a 234 BPM here.
Yeah, parents are pretty easy overall. The only difficult thing here is the speed and, of course, hitting the finishers properly. This is like the flash pick. The pick that you want to pick and win as fast as possible. When you need to recover your morale, or you want to destroy the other team's morale just winning in their own points, this is like a good option for. You get bam, flash, win. I will do it. And honestly, I don't see... Yeah, triples are hard, but I don't see that amount of finishers as I was expecting.
Yeah.
And then we're done already with the feed. I'm moving on to free mod.
Time for the free mod. 4 maps remaining and we are done for the Mappools showcase. Only 1 bracket remaining and of course the tiebreaker that you can guys start guessing if you want.
Oh yes. Yes, indeed, you can start guessing about the tiebreaker, and if you get it, I don't know.
It happened in Mania.
Really, did it?
It also happened in Oslo Workout, yeah. Everyone was saying, I mean, even in group stage, it was group stage and someone was calling the tiebreaker for the round 16, and it actually was the correct option.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I also guessed the 4-key Mania tiebreaker of last year, or round 16 as well.
And the next beat map is Avalon Hill by Nikomata Masters.
Okay.
This is an awesome awesome song. I love the CTD map of that. This is what intensity it is, okay? But this one is by Lunatic Peak. And it's full of 1 of 3, so a bit more technical.
Yeah, really technical, I have to say. A little bit large, the usual amount of time that we had, around almost 2 minutes of train time, 158 BPM, and if you map that with 1/3, it should be around 180, something like that.
Actually, I think it's worth noting that the title for this is actually incorrect. It's Avalon no Oka.
I think it translates to Avalon Hill.
Probably, but that's there's like 2 ranked map sets for it, and they both are Avalon no Oka.
It's a reference to ranked maps for metadata. That's a hint for everybody who took the test.
And I didn't even take the test.
You would have failed it.
Probably.
Well, this is a good thing about the showcase, like having Tasha playing the hard rock and MMzz playing the hidden, that we can see both sides of the same coin. That is the free mods.
I actually forgot, if both teams agree to it, are they allowed to play double time?
I believe they don't.
This map makes me remember, or makes me recall Vanessa, actually. Exactly, the Taiko map. It looks a bit like it. But Vanessa was a bit different, but maybe it's because Vanessa is like the most iconic 1-3-beat map I have played that map.
And I haven't seen yet the proper map for the tiebreaker.
I mean, I do believe that it's hard to tell in Taiko usually which mode is better to play, if it is hard rock or hidden. But most of the times it's just personal preference, I believe. I mean, the only case that I definitely see hidden plays instead of hard rock is when you have something like 240 BPM or something like that.
Gosh.
But the next beat map is definitely Nostalgia Flashback Time. I can't describe it differently because this map has been ranked in 2010. And it's mapped by Mapper31. And it's Stealth by Daisuke Asakura.
Yep, and once again, another short map.
Yeah, you know, most Dance Dance Revolution maps are actually TV size. A minute and a half is the most the usual size of songs for such for this game. So
1 minute 30. Actually, the actual size is 2 minutes 30. That's the ideal size for any game.
Well, not when you're moving like heck on the pad.
Yeah, and also when you need to spend money to play it. I mean, if you have shorter songs, you have less time to play, more money to spend. I can definitely see that being a strategy as well.
True. Alright, and here we go. So we do have hard rock for Tasha, hidden for MZ.
MMzz.
Just call it Mittens. It makes it more comfortable.
That makes me feel like he's a cat.
This map is typically Mapper31. A lot of monotonic stuff, like he repeats a lot. I mean, like it's not like there is variation in the beat maps, but there's a lot of endurance stuff like KKD, a lot of road up right behind, a lot of he did, but still a lot of like simply structured things that repeat itself.
Yeah.
Even though the longer streams in this beat map are more variated than on other works of his.
Yeah, but you basically have no single taps. It's just stream, break, streams, break, streams, break every single time. Eventually you have longer streams, but it's not something that you, with the low BPM that it has, it's not something really that hard. This is like a really heavy consistency pick.
This was a big move, like literally there's DD and then in the middle of the stream there's one of 6 quadruplet. It's really weird to play.
Alright, the next song I believe will break the chat.
I think the next map will make me reconsider on the Sakihita. Makes me cry out loud.
Oh.
We cry open.
Why is the
Alright.
background picture having fried chicken?
Oh,
What?
because it's
Don't
mapped by
elaborate that.
Onosaki Hito.
Oh, it's mapped by Onosaki Hito. That explains a lot. What an attention whore. And it's Brain Power by Noma.
Oh man. To chat, now you can explode.
Why? Oh no. Why?
So I imagine this one being picked in a match between Chile and Brazil, and I will just die.
Why? Oh gosh, not that song. I try to mute it, but it still plays in my head.
Yep, there's nothing that you can do about it.
Alright, whether you like it or not,
Oh, there we go.
We
Chad.
go.
Oh no, Chad. Oh, why? I am so hungry. Why the background is like this?
Think
That
about
is
think about Mittens, which is
Think
really
about
hungry as well.
Oh man.
Alright, what can we commentate on that?
Oh no, and the thing is, I really want to sing this one now. Oh my goodness.
No, don't.
I won't do it, of course. I know that I will get punched right in my face.
The finisher.
Yeah, the scroll changes are really cruel. Like, going slow with a hidden can be a really hard thing on that section with
Alright.
the finishers as well. Oh no, there we go, chat is uploading.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, that 1-6 in the middle. This is going to be the most hype commentary map that we can offer, I believe.
Message to the players, please ban it. A lot.
Yeah. But the endless
That
stream
probably
is...
will never happen.
Yeah, that will never happen. Oh no,
so-
the chat is loading.
Yeah.
Well, we have to say one thing about this. At least it's not the full version.
You mean the marathon?
Yeah, the 4 minutes one. Oh my goodness.
I don't think the chat would be able to take that.
Alright chat, settle down, settle down.
Let's swiftly move on to the tiebreaker. You no longer have permissions to access this document. Why not?
Because you just were fired.
I've been fired.
Please take your belongings and exit the building. Anyway, no for the tiebreaker.
You know what was the best thing? Like, Brain Power was just before the tiebreaker. Like, oh man.
Now all the hype dies down.
It will be
Anyway,
And the tiebreaker is Plasma 2015 reworked by Kamome Sano.
and mapped by none other than Charlotte.
Charlotte and Sayaka, actually. And I have no clue what that song is. It actually has been ranked, but I've never seen it in my life.
Alright, so let's take a look at it.
oh Oh, both players are playing with mods. That's cool. So let's
yes.
see tiebreaker hype.
When Miho Goku, this song is pretty hard. That's the tiebreaker. That's normal.
Yeah, that's really normal. It's also 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Of course, the longer pick usually happens for the tiebreakers. Old is 6, so BPM is quite standard, like 176. Just why I have to wait and see how good this fits to the tiebreaker theme or not. Somehow I feel this is like too calm, but we have to wait and see how hard it can turn. Like the low scroll speed is maybe an issue for the hidden players here. I'm not sure if you usually will go for hidden in a tiebreaker situation. Might happen with hard rock.
Thankfully for the slow part, there's nothing really to worry about. You just stay on time.
Yeah, as you can see, first break from MMzz. I mean MMzz. Like in the yeah, in that 1/6 section.
These streams though.
Yeah, the streams are pretty complex. A lot of alternating overall. You have like breaks in the middle with calm sections such as this one, but you also have burst or 1/6 bursts and a lot of alternating patterns. As you can see, KD, KK, messing your head a little bit, DK, DDD, and there we go. With the scroll speed changes, oh my goodness, that finisher.
And the song is nice. The patterns are hard.
Yeah, the patterns are really hard. As you can see, DDK, DK, KK, DDK. It's really hard. A lot of alternating. But I believe the burst is probably the section where people will tend to break. Of course, tiebreaker usually favors the higher seed, but in this particular case, if you're good with alternating, you probably won't have that much of an issue with this map in particular. Like, you need to hit bursts, but if you can hold the consistency, despite the weird patterns, then you're good.
And yes, indeed, that's an update in difficulty, in general difficulty from last year.
Yeah, the difficulty increases like a lot for the group stage. Like, top tier teams will definitely have the edge over here because of the maps being a little bit more harder overall. But I still think that you have some easier picks if you are not confident enough. I will say that this pool is pretty balanced. The only thing that I kind of dislike a little bit is the length of the majority of the songs. Are pretty short overall, but that also favors the low tier seeds because when you have shorter maps, the consistency is not always a really important factor. You need to like not choke and hope that for the other team to miss. So shorter maps favor that, and as you can see again with the burst here, pretty bursty in the Ki section. I mean, I don't think this was Ki, like chorus section.
Yes, we definitely have some easier maps to choose from, such as Jujet Ninja or perhaps not Hatsune Miku, Anyan for hours, but
yeah, the hidden bracket overall as well is pretty easy overall. I believe that every bracket has at least one pick that is worth to select for low tier teams, which is great. And entering into the last section of the map, I remember I really thought SB changes mixed with 1-6 previously, where Tasha broke his combo, and that's probably going to be a really hard section for every single team, even the top ones. I definitely see some people, and a lot of people actually, missing on that section. Yeah, right in the end, we're still looking at alternating patterns overall, and that's the main thing about this map, I think. The difficulty is pretty much focused on that aspect of alternating. You have, of course, some burst, really tough SB changes as well. So really fitting the tiebreaker theme, really good selection by Ono Sagehito here. And that's going to be it for the Mappools showcase.
And indeed, that's it. That has been the entire map pool for the group stage. We will update the wiki with it momentarily. I think I will do that today later. The schedule will be released on Sunday evening when I'm back home. And then we will anticipate the actual group stage, the first place of all the people that applied. And I hope that, just like me, you are looking forward to it, and let's get the party started with all the songs we have here and all the people participating, a lot of versatile players. This is going to be exciting, I believe.
Yeah, we have to pray for that, of course. I can definitely see a good tournament being run here. And
yeah,
I'm
this is
definitely
looking to be a really good cup.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, awesome. With a lot of new players, a lot of returning players, and some teams which really have brought a very strong lineup. So yes, I'm definitely hyped.
So this is it. This has been the drawing for the Taiko World Cup 2016. For more information, visit our wiki, and if you have the need to discuss the things, post on the forums, or if you have questions, feel free to ask there. And I hope we all see you next weekend, and don't forget, Rhythm is just a click away.
Alright, goodbye!